It's not very often that I'll do like almost back-to-back videos of the same thing, but I feel that we need a follow-up video of this new Rlaarlo. This is their new 1/7 scale Unimog, the U4000. Mine is being carefully driven by Ron Weasley. And in the first video I unboxed it, I showed you all the features, we took it out for a nice trail, then I gave you a little show at the end of how this thing drives on 4S. It is pretty wild. If you'd watched that video, you'd have heard me mention more than once that this thing will run 6S, which is crazy for something so scale. So that's what I'm doing in this video. I got a couple of big 6S Lipos charging. We're going to throw them in and we're just going to rip this thing around until, well, until something probably breaks. Now something did break in the first video and it broke very quickly, and it was the servo that shifts this between 4-wheel drive, front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. It didn't last that long and I've tested it all and it's definitely the servo that has broken. I've managed to find one the right size, although that one is just a cheap plastic geared one, so I don't know how long that's going to last. It's not common size, it's smaller than the regular size ones and a little bit bigger than your normal sort of like mini ones. But anyway, I've got one in there, but it doesn't do much front wheel drive and it certainly won't on 6S, but I do want to try and rip a little burnout with it. There's also one other thing I need to do before we take this out, and that is to flip the bumper around, because the bumper's on upside down. I'm surprised nobody noticed that it was upside down. Anyway, Rlaarlo did actually tell me as well. They sent me an email before I got this telling me that the factory had put it on upside down by mistake and just telling me how to flip it around. I read the email, I went to sleep that night, and then I woke up the following morning completely forgetting I'd ever read it. Hopefully flipping the bumper over isn't as difficult as getting a driver in the cab. That was a pain in the backside. But also, this is actually something I didn't notice until I'd seen other videos. Mine hasn't got the skid plate there. It should have like a sump guard or axle guard on the front. And mine was missing. 6S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we're in low gear. That is low gear. I'm gonna have to hold on to this. I'm not sure I've seen tyres balloon like that on something this big before. What's crazy about this is even on 6S, it's got some nice control with that motor. Oh, it looks better with the bumper the right way around, doesn't it? Can't believe no one told me. So I have been into the settings. The ESC's got Bluetooth on it. I've been into that and I've changed it to forward brake reverse rather than like crawler mode. When it's running 6S, what I don't want to do is then have any sort of harsh braking or stopping when it's got that much power going through it. Because even in low gear, it flies, look. Right, we need to open them diffs before we, there we go. Right then, let's see exactly how fast it is in low gear. I don't usually do low gear runs, but this thing's rapid. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Did that come out of low gear? Oh man, is it broken already? No! What? The fact that you're watching this bit of the video means I haven't abandoned it. And I'm going to attempt to sort it out. I'm pretty sure it's fully machined gears on the Brushless one. I'm hoping it's just something's collapsed in there and I can, well, fix it, or it's just a small part that needs like adjusting or replacing. It certainly didn't sound healthy, did it? It didn't sound healthy one bit. Whoa. Well, this wasn't on my to-do list today. Be prepared, if you're taking one of these apart, be prepared to have to get a lot of heat on to get the drive shafts off. As always, they've dumped an absolute ton, like a whole bottle of red Loctite, which, yeah, does not come off. Oh my days. There is no need. There's no need for so much. Yeah. I might have found the problem already. That in there is the pinion. And it is completely destroyed. This might be a quicker fix than I thought. As long as it hasn't damaged the actual spur in there. Oh, there's some teeth there. Yep, there's a few teeth in there. Right, I do need to get this motor off. These are Mod 1 gears as well, so if it hasn't destroyed the spur, we might be able to save it with just a pinion change. I had to warm the motor mount screws up way more than you should have. This motor is still just about hold it. That's just from warming them up to try and get them out. They would not come out. Rlaarlo, please stop putting a full bottle of Loctite on these things. That would have been really easy to round the head off or even snap it if I hadn't put so much heat on them. It's not good news. The motor shaft's bent. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see there, but I'm not sure I've got anything that I can run in it. Right, we're back. Let's see if we can get this speed run done. It's been a couple of weeks, I reckon. I wanted to get it done straight. Well, that's at the start of the video I said I don't usually do back-to-back videos. It's not back-to-back now. I've had a relatively unsuccessful morning so far. Whey! Whoa, massive, massive crash. A huge crash. I'm hoping the gearbox lasts more than 5 minutes. Do a quick speed run, low gear. Rlaarlo sent me a new motor, new pinion. They didn't have any servos in stock because I burnt that other servo out for the 4-wheel drive like selector. So it's just in neutral. Well, no, say neutral. It just resets to neutral. So I've not got it connected. I'll try and lock it in rear-wheel drive, see if we can do a burnout. But right, that's low gear. Slowly off the throttle. Doesn't look as fast on this big long road. It looked faster in that little car. Well, it's not a little car park. 19 mile an hour. It's so loud. All them metal gears. I think the pinion might have moved, you know, when it ripped it apart, because it was loose on the motor shaft. So put the new one on and tightened it right up. That might have been the cause of it chewing itself because it came loose. Yeah, 19. Right, high gear. Oh, that's fast. It's sounding rough again. Maybe 6S isn't for this. I want to get a pass in though. Let's go. Full throttle. Oh, you wouldn't want this hitting you. Whoa! You would not want that hitting you. Wow, that is fast for a big 1/7 scale. Oh, it stopped. Is that signal? Oh, it might have been signal. That's quite intimidating when it's coming flying towards you. It is sounding a little bit rough. 33 mile an hour. Now, it doesn't sound fast, but when you think of the size of this thing, that is insane. I want to try the wind behind it. Squeeze a bit more out of it. Oh, it's cut out. Yeah, I think it's cutting out actually. Oh, we're stopped in the middle of the road. Okay, yeah, it's cutting out at full chat. Did we eke a little bit more out of it? Oh, 34, there you go, 34 mile an hour. What a beast. When I ran this on 4S, I was pretty fruity with it. And it felt, you know, I was quite confident with it. Running it on 6S, I feel like every throttle pull is an explosion waiting to happen. Oh Oh my word. I'm pretty sure Rlaarlo didn't build this to run at 6S. Well, that's why I'm here, to test these things. Right, before we go and break this thing, which it's gonna happen, there's a link in the description where you could win this Rlaarlo, which is, well, I'd say it's probably better actually. It's better than the Unimog. It's about the same size. It's 1/7 scale. Brushless, only runs, I think it only runs up to 4S though. These are really cool. I've got one to review. I've already reviewed, I think I had the brushed one. I'm sure it's brushed one. A little while ago, towed my Hilux and stuff like that. But there's a link in the description where you could win one. And like I say, I'd say it's better than the Unimog. Oh, don't want to show you where it's broken. This one's a bit more of a crawler and trail truck, whereas this is more just sort of scale and trail. Anyway, there's a link in the description where you could win yourself one of these. In fact, this exact one probably in grey. It says 6S on the ESC. We're going to run it at 6S. So like I mentioned at the start, it's still got decent low down control, even running it on this higher voltage. Obviously I've changed the setting so it's not sort of really in crawler mode. It's at forward brake reverse, but still no drag brake, but we're still good. Whoa. No drag brake. Come on, Ronald Weasley, get up. All right, high gear rip. Oh, it's just making me laugh every time. Flyby. He's so angry. I reckon we'll get a bit of air here. Air time. That's quite a nice smooth jump. Let's try the other way. Whoa! Oh, my cab's come off. You all right there, Ronald? That was a crazy jump. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. Well, I would say that I think that's it for this 6S run. Although I do want to see if it will do a burnout. So I'm going to try and lock it into rear wheel drive and we'll see if we can get some smoke. I'm not sure it would have made a difference to how it was running, but the diffs were locked. I should have had them unlocked really, but get yourself back. I told you we were a throttle pull away from catastrophic failure. Oh man. Right, it is locked into rear wheel drive. See if we can get some smoke. No. The ESC's cutting out. I can smell a bit of burning rubber. Come on, smoke, 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 smoke. Yay, let's go. Okay. I think we're done. It's driving itself back to the car, so that's a positive. Come on, Ron, get this thing home. Crashed into my car. So the moral of the story is don't run it 6S. Well, I say don't run it 6S. It was actually going all right. It did sound a little bit noisy, but I think that's just all the steel gears and stuff. I checked the pinion. The pinion and stuff's still absolutely fine. That was a hard hit. That is definitely not a warranty claim. And it probably would do that on 3S and 4S if you get this big heavy thing digging into, well, a bit of dirt off of a jump, it's going to break. But anyway, it didn't run too bad on 6S. Obviously, on the first attempt, we destroyed the pinion, which then got jammed and bent the motor shaft. But I think that was a loose pinion from either from factory or just where I'd been thrashing it on 4S a few days prior to that. It's a decent truck. Run it 3S. You don't even need 4S on this. It's fast enough on 3S. It's a scale trail truck. It's not one for doing, even though it's fun to launch it and do all sorts of stuff with it. It's a good scale trail truck. Loads of features on it. It is expensive. And on the first video, I had an issue with that servo burning out. And it burnt the second servo I tried. Rlaarlo got none in stock, so I put a different one in it. It burnt that out. And then I tried another one, and you can hear it. It's just constantly going. I think the problem is you can't adjust the endpoints on this for that servo. So it's constantly trying to sort of push or pull, and it's just burning itself out. I've not heard other people having issues yet, but I don't think these are fully released, as in fully shipped. So it'd be interesting to see if other people have the same problem. So that's it for me and Ronald. I'm gonna have to get a new axle. Everything else seems fine. I just need a new axle housing, another servo. I might get an upgraded servo for that shifter. Everything else seems fine. I might have to give it a once over, but to me, apart from that broken axle and the servo, I think it'll go again. Not 6S though. Remember, there's a link in the description, or you can scan that QR code if you want to win yourself an MK07.